Hey, yo, what is up, guys? It's Friday. You know what that means? It's my Monday, back to work time. Grabbed a couple packages from my mailbox on the way out. We'll see what's in those. Going to talk a little bit about a sale that I made, a trade that I made, even though this trade is what's in this mail. It's my items that I'm getting. And I scheduled this live drive for 11:25. However, I started a couple minutes early. What's up, guys? What's up, Vesture? What's up? I love podcasts. What's going on? So yeah, I'll open the packages when I get to the parking lot. So quick story. I'm gonna try to keep it quick anyway. You know how stories get though. Back in November / late 2020, I was a bit of an early adopter on NBA Top Shot stuff. Now, I never pushed it. I didn't talk about it a whole lot because I just bought some of the early stuff and I just let it sit. You know, because it was super cheap. And I was like, oh, well, this stuff's super cheap and it's kind of neat. I then sold it when it really spiked up in price. I mean, the Top Shot stuff went ridiculously expensive. Didn't make a whole lot of sense as to why. I was never one of those people that was like, it should be worth this much. I thought that it was overpriced, overvalued. And I sold all mine off during the peak of the market, and I did really, really well. I did really well. I held on to one moment, and it was a legendary LeBron James moment that I had. It even spiked up really high in price, but I did so well off everything else that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this and see what happens. I also bought a ton of packs that I never opened. Old packs, Series 1, legendary packs, rare packs. They're all just sitting in my collection, not open. I thought someday that Dapper would allow you to sell packs on their marketplace, but they don't. Well, anyway, I've been checking my Top Shot account like once every 3 weeks at best. At best, I just don't even look at it. Last time I checked it, the LeBron James moment that I had someone had one listed for $10,000. So I said, you know what? I'm going to throw mine on the marketplace at a price higher than this. I'm just going to let it sit. Weeks go by. I do a live drive on Wednesday. You guys were with me. We went to the post office. We went to the store. I did a live drive on Wednesday. Got together with some friends after that. We went and hit some golf balls. I couldn't find anybody to go out on the boat fishing or anything. So we went to the driving range and hit some golf balls, which I suck at golf. So it was more of a circus than it was anything. But when I get back in the car, I look at my live drive comments from that day, and I got a message from Chris, Vegas Fine 777. And we all know we used to love Chris. We haven't seen him in a while. But I get a message from Chris saying, congratulations on the Top Shot sale. And I'm like, what's he talking about? I got to wait because the driving range is out of town, so there's no service. So when I finally got back in town, I checked my Top Shot account, and my LeBron James moment had sold. And I was just like, holy shit. I would have never even known if he didn't message me. A month might have gone by, and I wouldn't even have known that it had sold. So way back to when I got that LeBron James moment, it came out of a pack. It came out of a legendary pack that I bought for like $200 or $240 or something like that. Or I might have bought 2 packs for $240. 240 sticks in my head for some reason. Anyway, I bought 2 of those legendary packs. I opened the first one. I got a LeBron James. So I never even opened the second one. So I was like, what's the use in opening the second one? I've already pulled like the best moment from it. Anyway, in a really down and crashed Top Shot market, okay, blocked off here, Top Shot market, that LeBron James sold for $17,000 on Wednesday. So just out of nowhere, something that I was like $240 invested in, I sold for $17,000. I may have been able to hold it for a year or two and got more money out of it. I didn't even expect it to sell, period. I had it priced almost double what the next lowest one was priced at. I just thought it would sit there forever. Somebody bought it. and I've already wired 10 grand to my bank account. Holy shit. So today I'm feeling lucky. First of all, blessed and lucky, like super lucky, because how does that happen to somebody where you buy something for that much and sell it for that much, from November to August, not even in a year? Regardless if I could get more for it if I held it to the future. I mean, I can take that money, the money I got now, and roll it into something else that I can roll up. But anyway, and when I say roll up, I don't mean that. I mean roll up like a snowball, not roll it up and smoke it. That's the way it might have sounded. But and I still have so much packs in my Top Shot account. I don't even know what to do with them. I just want to sell the packs. I don't want to open them. And I was just lucky. It wasn't me being a smart investor. I'm not going to say, hey, I knew this stuff. I knew I was going to make a lot of money on Top Shot. Going back to like 4 or 5 months ago when I was making a lot of money off of it, I the whole time I was saying I was lucky. I can't believe I bought this stuff early when it was like $5 and $10 a piece. I mean, for instance, I bought a Zion moment for like $50 and sold it for $4,000, like back in February or January. Insanity. And I was just lucky. I wasn't good. I didn't think that it was going to be super hot. I didn't think that people would pay for it. I bought a bunch of players that I liked, like some Lucas, some Zion, some Tatums. I got lucky pulling a LeBron out of a pack. And that was that. But I don't have a banger, man. I wish I did. This little store that I go to, I gotta wait for them to restock because they're a little mom and pop store. So sometimes they run out of flavors, and I buy 2 at a time, and they need to restock on the bangers. But anyway, guys, I got 2 packages here. One of them is an eBay auction. One of them is a trade that I got from Dustin, the personal finance dad. And we'll go ahead and go over this. So you guys, if you watch my live drive on Wednesday, you know that I went to the post office to send a package to Dustin, which was a Russell Wilson 2012 auto rookie. It was valued at about $1,100. That's what I got it for in trade value at the National Trade Night. There was no comps on it because it's numbered out of 35. It was a really, really nice card. In the long run, when you guys see what I got, Dustin got the nicer item. He got the one nicer card. What I wanted was a bunch of liquid stuff that I think is at the basement that I think will go up faster than that Russell Wilson card, and is liquid that I can sell it right out and get cash, as opposed to sitting on the Russell Wilson and waiting for someone to finally come along and buy it. Not that I need the cash or anything, but anyway, we'll open this from Dustin. And 2 of these players are 2 players I'm already buying, and I have a bunch of their stuff already. Now this card has made its way home, and this is a funny story. First card in the deal is a Trae Young 2018 Panini Revolution Chinese New Year. So you can't really see it that good on the camera, but a Trae Young Chinese New Year. A little Chinese New Year action. We valued this between $200 and $250. I just think that that's basement. And, with Trae Young, I think this could be a $400 card, being the Chinese New Year and looking really nice. The next card is a Donovan Mitchell PSA 10. These are both PSA 10s. PSA 10 Donovan Mitchell Optic Hollow, which I already have. Which I already have a hollow like this and 2 purples like this, but I'm getting another one, and I'm about to buy another one. So I'm about to have 3 optic hollows and 2 purples of Donovan Mitchell. I think his stuff's really cheap. But again, a card that I think I'll be able to move pretty quick. I mean, if I put it right on eBay right now, it would sell. And this card, Giannis 2013 Hoops Rookie PSA 10. Funny story. I bought this card, this exact card, long ago. Over a year ago, like end of February, end of March of 2020. And when I bought it, it was $175. And at the time, I couldn't believe I was spending that much money on a Giannis hoops. I just I didn't spend money like that back then. And this card went up. It got close to $900. Ended up coming back down, and I ended up selling this card to Dustin. I can't remember what I sold it to him for, maybe $500 or $600. Sold this to him and mailed it to him. I sold this to him with a Luka cash, PayPal. And now I traded it back off him, and it's back in my hands. So crazy story how I bought this $175 over a year ago, sold it to Dustin for some profit. He had it for a while, and now he's traded it back to me in a trade. So the Trey, the Donovan Mitchell, and the Giannis for the Russell Wilson. Again, the Russell Wilson is probably the nicer card out of the three, the more rare. You know, it's an auto and things like that. But these cards I will be able to move to people who can afford smaller cards of basketball players that they like. You know, budget cards. I can move the Trae Young. It's a budget card. The Hoops Giannis. You can't afford a Prism or a Select. There's the Hoops. And we'll go ahead and open this package up. And this came really quickly. I think I know what this is. I think this is a PC item. This is a PC item. I've been buying lots of autographs of this player. Joel, I think that Giannis Hoops, the last sale that I saw was close to 600, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked it in over a week. I'm going to say falling between 500 and 600 probably. Done up really nice here. Now, I did spend $300 on this for the PC, but that's about the average that I'll spend on autographs of this player. And hopefully it's gradable because I'm putting together a raw autograph lot to submit. And it's what year is it? 2017 National Treasures, Larry Bird, on-card auto, numbered out of 35. On-card Larry Bird, National Treasures. Hey, that checks all the boxes for me. On-card, check. National Treasures, check. Larry Bird, check. Numbered out of 35, check. I spent $299.99 on this, so $300. But that's about what I spend on a higher end product, Larry Bird auto. Like the Flawless I bought was $300. Well, this bad boy is clean. This thing is clean. I have to magnify it, but it is clean. And this will be getting submitted to be graded. I want to get all my Magic Johnson and Larry Bird autos slabbed. And that's what I've been buying a lot of for PC/long-term. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Dr. J, on-card autos, those three guys. Those three guys from the 1980 Topps, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, rookie. Bird, Magic, Dr. J. I've also been buying their autos on-card. Joel saw a Dr. J that I bought graded the other day. I actually showed Joel a picture of it on Facebook that I got for a killer deal. Really nice. I'll probably, yeah, I think I'm going to SGC all of these because SGC doesn't charge for the autograph grade. I actually like the SGC label on their autograph cards because because the two big numbers are right there side by side, and it would be awesome to get a 10 and a 10 right there. The Beckett looks really nice also, but I like the SGC autograph label for some reason. And if anything, I can use it as a raw card review, you know, because it's only $30. You know, if I submit these through Sunday League Investors, which I send a lot of my, what you call it, submissions through them, it's like $28 a card. If I find, you know, bulk, you can submit them for like $25 a card. But if you're submitting them through a group submitter, they're going to charge a little bit of a fee on top, but still cheaper than if I was to send them myself and they do all the work. But I'm going to submit them for say $30 a card. Worst case scenario is the value's not there long-term, or I don't like the grade, or I want to get it graded by BGS in the future when they open up their services or something. I can always snap it. And at least I got an idea of the grade that I have on the card for only 30 bucks. And they don't charge for autographs. SGC, out of the three major companies, PSA, BGS, and SGC, SGC is the only one that doesn't charge additional fees for grading the auto itself. Now, I don't know about HGA, but I'm not going that route anyway, especially for autos. Maybe for some weird PC stuff or something that I want a cool label on, but I don't know where HGA gets their experience slash, grading autos. Where do they get their person from that's their autograph specialist? So the three cards, the Giannis, which one y'all like the best? The Giannis, the Giannis, the trade Chinese New Year, or the Donovan Mitchell Optic Hollow that I got in the trade from Dustin? We made a pretty fair trade. I don't think either one of us came out on top. The value was there for both of us. I just got stuff that I can move quicker. He's got a card he wants to sit on. And I love my Larry Bird National Treasures. I already have 2 flawless autos of Larry Bird. I have another National Treasures Magic Johnson auto. I have a SP Authentic dual auto of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson. And I bought an SP Authentic auto of Dr. J. I'm just starting to pile up those guys. Dual autos. Other superstars I'm looking to buy on-card autos of are like Hakeem Olajuwon, and I'd like to get Wilt Chamberlain's or Bill Russell's and stuff, but they're really high because there's not Bill Russell, but Wilt Chamberlain is deceased, so it's tough to find his autograph stuff. Same with Walter Payton. I'm just looking for some autographs of some GOATs. Dual autographs would be even better. Like I was looking at Karl Malone autos, and I saw one last night that was a Karl Malone David Robinson auto. And I almost bought it because I'm just like, it's a dual auto. I can knock those guys out with one card. I can knock out an auto of both of those guys. Let me get over to the comments. What is up? Road Dog. Michael Ham says, I'm the Road Dog, but I called him the Road Dog. One of us has to be the Ass Man. Yeah, SGC. I've seen a lot of autos graded recently, Vesture, by SGC. So I'm not sure how thick their slabs run. I don't know if they run thick enough for cards like the shoe cards and the bat knobs and things like that, the really, really thick stuff. But I think, whatever this is, a 130 point or whatever, it's not much thicker than a regular card. So I think they do run them for these. But I do think for some of the really, really high-end stuff or thick stuff, the slab, I don't know if they make slabs for those. Got some Soundgarden, The Day I Tried to Live. This song kills. Go back. Like the Optic Hollow, Vesture likes. Yeah, Kobe autos are really expensive. And that's what I look at, guys. Like, how much would a Kobe auto National Treasures numbered out of 35 on card cost you? Just look at that. Think about that for a second. Now, I know LeBron and Michael Jordan are Upper Deck exclusive. So they may not have as much stuff floating around. But Kobe signed a lot of stuff. I know he can't sign anymore, but there's a lot of Kobe stuff out there. But look at the price of Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe autos. This was $300 and it's Larry Bird. I bought a National Treasures jersey patch auto, game used, on card, BGS 9, autograph 10 of Magic Johnson for $400, already graded. If I was to get that and send it to BGS, it would cost me almost that much just to get it graded. And I'm thinking to myself, if this was a Michael Jordan or a Kobe or a LeBron, this would be a $10,000 card. And I bought it for $400. I bought this raw for $300. If this was a Kobe, it'd be probably $2K, $3K raw. So put that into perspective, guys. Put that into perspective. Some of these cards that are kind of being overlooked, and these guys are GOATs. When you talk about GOATs, these guys are GOATs. These guys are top eight players ever. Maybe not Dr. J, but Bird and Magic both fall in the top 8 ever. These guys beat Michael Jordan. So put that. I don't know. It makes me laugh because I love it. I love it. I can buy Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, the guys that I grew up on, for $200, $300, $400, graded and raw. and everybody can go spend $5,000 to $10,000 on LeBron and Kobe and stuff if they want to. Just keep your money on that stuff and let me buy my Larry Birds and Magic Johnsons. Vesture, I would say a Donovan Mitchell. I would say a Donovan Mitchell Optic Hollow around $450 would be a pretty good price. That's what they're kind of selling for right now. Maybe you can get in an auction and get one for $425 or $430, or if someone has one listed on eBay for like $500, maybe you can get them on Instagram and get them to come down, to $440, $430. Try to shoot between that $425 and $450 ballpark. If you're confident in the player and the card, though, I think it'll be worth more than $500. Patrick Mahomes from the same set in football and a PSA 10 and an Optic Hollow is close to $5,000. Donovan Mitchell is $450. Jason Tatum is right around $800. So again, put that stuff into perspective. The NBA market is down. This card may go up without anything happening other than the NBA market going back up. So, so if you like Donovan Mitchell, and he's legit, all right, he's legit. If he doesn't hurt his ankle, who knows what the Jazz would have done last year. But anyway, guys, I got to get ready to head in. Lots of value on your basketball right now. Lots of value in other GOATs like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. I love buying that stuff up right now. Dr. J. I bought a Dr. J BGS 9 Auto 10 SP Authentic on-card auto for $260. Dr. J, $260, already graded. It would have cost me more than that to grade it. It literally would have cost me $300 to grade it with PSA, or $200 at least, $200 plus autograph grading fee, so probably $300. It would have cost me what I paid for it just to grade it, and it was already graded, a 9 with a BGS Auto 10, Dr. J SP Authentic, on-card auto. The deals are out there, guys. There's value out there. Buy what you like. In the end, you'll be happy. I love the Larry Bird and the Magic Johnson stuff. So this isn't even stuff I'm buying to like quick flip it or anything. I'm buying these Larry Bird Magic Johnsons to have 10 years from now. Maybe show my grandkids someday if I have any. All right, guys, take it easy. I got to run to work. It's been fun chatting. And, man, I can't believe I sold a Top Shot for $17,000. Paid $240 for a Top Shot pack, pulled a moment, and sold it for $17,000. Lucky, guys, lucky. Sometimes being lucky is better than being good. All right, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.